man. Welcome back to the channel. Y'all see my destination? Yes, I am out here at the world famous pull apart. Look at that, open 7 days a week. These jokers never close, including holidays, guys. They don't care. All right, the car life must go on with your car. All right, I'm on some official Brothers Motors business. All right, I have a young lady that brought her car, or called me actually, and I had her bring her car to Brothers Motors so we can check out some suspension work, and she got a couple electrical issues with her horn and transmission. Not transmission problem, but transmission codes and transmission check engine light. All right, now what I'm getting at is, guys, I need a part, pretty much the fuse box, but it is technically known as a TIPM, totally integrated power module. In other words, it's a module. All right, it's a computer. It has control over a lot of things. Her horn don't work, and I got a transmission code POAA2. Now, due to the mere fact that this TIPM is discontinued from the dealer, and I suspect she wouldn't buy it from the dealer anyway, because almost $1,000, right along with the PCM, that's discontinued, right? So what I'm gonna do is come up here and get her one. Now, I did charge her for it, guys. I'm charging her used TIPM price. All right, it's not that I'm gonna charge her for a new TIPM and then come out here and get a. No, guys, I don't do my customers that way. I charged her for a used TIPM, and I factored in the fact that I have to come out here and get it. And let's face it, it's gonna be a ton of PT Cruisers out here. The TIPM, this is a 06 model, but what I can use is a TIPM out of any PT Cruiser from 06 and up. In fact, preferably a 2010. All right, they're gonna have the same part number. It's just the two letters in the end gonna be revision letters. All right, so the higher that letter is, the more update it is. Okay, now what you have to be careful of also, guys, is the fact that you want to make sure the features are the same, okay, as the car you're getting it out of. Like, I verified her features. She do not have fog lights. She do not have what was the other one? Some other stuff. So the PT Cruiser that I get to tip them out of shouldn't have that. If not, it's just gonna give you some problems as far as configuration. Your fog lights might not work if I get a tip them out of a car with fog lights, things like that. But at any rate, we're gonna go in here and get this right quick, and I'm gonna look at some other stuff I need to take care of too while I'm out here. So this is technically official business, Brothers Motors business. All right, I'm getting paid for this, guy. Yes, this is what we do. This is what I do. Y'all see my truck is empty now, so I just did a scrap yard run. So I'm killing two birds at one stone. Today is Saturday, by the way, and technically this is my off Saturday. We off as far as on the schedule. You know, we scheduled to work every other Saturday. Today fell on my off Saturday, which is cool because I got a bunch of work at the job, but none of it is heat case and hot and things like that, and I can get to it Monday. Transmission stuff. So look at all this junk. So I grabbed me a tool bag, and man, let's go in here and knock this stuff out. And I shouldn't be in here alone, guys. I don't like hanging out at these places all freaking day. There's other things you can be doing in life besides hanging at a junkyard, scrapyard. Look at that. Oh, look at that beauty. Is that a Corvette? I hope you don't think he gonna find no Corvette parts out here. Maybe he will. I've seen stranger things. The newer the car, the likelihood it would not be out here. You have to go to places like S&W Savage. They have a lot of the newer cars out there. Like the new minivan I needed parts, they don't have it even out on the lot. So go figure. But I'm here, guys. I'm gonna go in here. I'll get back with y'all in a second. Let me run out here and grab this stuff. So y'all know what? Stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Real quick, y'all see where I'm at, my location. I'm at the world famous pull apart. All right, now let me show y'all what I got going on, guys. I talked about it earlier in the car. So Well, we got here, here go 2 PT Cruisers here. Let me see, I'm looking for a tip. Look at the little cold air intake. Ooh, this is a tip-em car. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this didn't look like a Gen 2 from back there. Y'all see that tip-em and that PCM. So I just might scoop up the tip-em and the PCM. Let me see if there's a key in here. If you get, ooh, that's a 082, guys. You know what that means? This one's gonna have the latest, not so much the real latest, but it's gonna have a higher revision number PT. Okay, so if it's a key in here, this is a trifecta, guys. I can sell a PCM job and will not need, look at this. Woo, baby. Oh no, I thought I was in luck. Oh no, the key is broken. Now guys, keep in mind, if you're creative, you can, this will still work, guys. The only thing that really matters with these keys, and this is OEM, is the chip inside. So you can simply bust open this chip and get the chip out and put the chip in a different body. So it's all about creativity, guys. So I said that to say this. I'm taking this key, this skim module. Remember I told y'all how to avoid needing programming? Even though I don't have that problem, like I have my ways. I'm taking this key, this skim module. So I got an 08 trifecta here. It's PCM. Is this an OEM? And ladies and gentlemen, this tip-em, which is really what I came for. Now it's gonna have, like I said, it's gonna be the same part number, right? The part number is gonna be the same. The last 2 letters represent revision. All right, so yeah, some nice good battery. Like I say, on the battery harness for these guys, you can they are replaceable. You don't need the whole harness. It's the Gen 1 where you can't get the battery harness anymore. Trifecta, guys. Now let me explain something to you, because I covered this in another video, and I'm gonna card that video, but I'm gonna give you a quick rundown. In order to avoid, if you come out here and get this, follow me here. You come out here, I need a PCM. My mechanic said I need a PCM. Okay. He said he said I can get a used one. That part is true. You can get a used PCM from another car. Now, the thing I try to advise the people is to make sure the part numbers match. Okay, because of the part, there wasn't much difference in accessories on PT Cruiser. Like this one is equipped with a fog lights. Now the one I'm going in with do not have fog lights. So remember I told y'all in the car, try to get one with the same features. Now we're gonna have some problems as far as configuration, but I have a way around it. Okay, I can reconfigure the tip-em to teach it, or to have it learn that the car that it live in now no longer has fog lights, so it will not be looking for fog lights. Okay, that's an option. That's a choice. I mean, you got to have scan tools to do that stuff, guys. So don't get too bent out of shape about that. But I'm still taking this tip-em, even though I suggest to you, DIY guys, try to get one with the same features. This car had fog lights, mine don't. Should you not get it because of that? You still can get it, but you're just gonna run into some configuration issues. Okay, but let me finish my point. If your mechanic said all I need is a PCM, you come out here and just get this. He can't just simply plug this up. In other words, not plug and play. You have to marry this to your security skim module, guys. The security skim module is located under here near the key. It is designed to prevent starting in the event the wrong key is installed. Hence, theft. Okay, it is designed to deal with theft. All right, so if the wrong key is installed and turned, the car's going to start. Yeah, it'll start for maybe 3 seconds, and then it's going to shut off. Okay, 3 times of doing that, then the car is going to go into theft mode, where you will not even have cranking anymore. It's going to wipe away the crank signal from the starter relay, so you will no longer be able to crank. So my point, back to my point, yeah, you can use a used PCM out of a different car, PT Cruiser or anything in that year range, the 06 through I got to look it up, but you just would need to marry this stuff to the skim. Now, however, there's a way around that, but you will have to do what I mentioned earlier, because the skim, the PCM and the skim module has to be married together. If I take this PCM and that skim, they're married, right? They already married, the two. They married to this car. The VINs are etched in that skim module. Okay, now I think you can erase this, but you can't erase the skim. to my knowledge. I could be wrong. Some of you geeks out there might know different. So if you take those two, now mind you, you're gonna need a key. Okay, this is to avoid anything. If you don't have a key and you're trying to do that, hey, somebody left a, oh, I need that too. If you don't have a key, you're gonna have to get a key program. And now if you have that option, you might as well you can just go ahead and get a used PCM and have somebody program this. If you have somebody to program a key, well, that may be two different things, because a locksmith can do a key, but they might can't do a PCM. My point is, try to get all three in order to avoid needing anybody or a dealership. You might not have access to a dealership. So you go to the junkyard, grab the PCM, the skim module, and the key, hopefully, if the key is there. If the key is not there, you out of luck, okay? Because this key is married to this skim module, and this skim module is married to this car, okay? That PCM, you can rewrite that to any car, I want to say. All right, to any year, you can plug that in and tell your skim that a new PCM has been installed, start working. It's going to marry the security code. That's a skim code that we're talking about here. All right, guys, I'm spending too much time on here. I got to get to work. I'm not going to bore y'all with taking this stuff off, because you know how it's done. Number 3 bolts holding this on, a couple of screws holding this on, wop, blop, blop. I'm going to take the skim module out of this. I will direct y'all. I'm gonna have cards coming up of videos on the PT that relating to this topic, okay? But for now, I have some stuff to do, guys. Let me get this done, wiped out, so I don't want to be out here all day. Let me end this video. That's all I have, guys. I'm at Pull Apart. Y'all, I had some more stuff to do. I took care of 5 things at one time while I was out here. All right, hence 5 videos, so I just got to get them all edited. But that's all I have. Thanks for watching.